To me, it's never been a question of whether or not we reopen. It's not reopen or not reopen. You have to reopen. You don't have a choice. It's how you reopen. It's how you reopen. And to say, well, we either have to have a strong economy or protect public health, no, that's a false choice. It's not one or the other. It's both. We have to reopen, get the economy running, and we have to protect public health. I mean, this is not a situation where you can go to the American people and say, okay, how many lives are you willing to lose to reopen the economy? We don't want to lose any lives. And you start to hear these, to me, what are absurd arguments. Well, yes, if we reopen, people will die, but people are going to die anyway. Look, we are all going to die at one point. The big question is when and how, right? And the when and how matters. I understand that I'm going to die. I just don't want to die now or next week, and I don't want to die because I contracted the COVID virus unnecessarily, right? So people are going to die. Yes, we're all going to die. That is not a justification in my mind, right? It would be a novel defense. Person's before a judge, charged with murder. Did you have a gun? Yes. Did you fire the gun? Yes. Did you shoot the person? Yes. Did the person die? Yes. But the person was going to die anyway. Yeah, I know. But it was the gun that killed the person and the bullet, and you fired the gun, right? So to go down this road, well, there are old people who will die, predominantly on the numbers. By the way, old, how do you define old? Not that old is a justification. But we looked at numbers yesterday, the number of people coming into the new cases coming into hospitals. 51 years old is where the increase starts, right? 51 to 60, 60 to 70 is the highest, 71 to 80. But 51 to 60. So 51 is not really old. I know that it's all relative, and since I am beyond that 51, it's easy for me to say. But I don't really see 51 as old when we start talking about the old people. I also think, and I do this for myself, any leader who makes a decision in this situation should be willing to participate in anything they authorize. So there is nothing that we are going to authorize or allow in this state that I myself will not be part of. You know, it's too easy to say, okay, you can go do this, but I'm going to protect myself and I'm going to stay behind the glass wall, you know. No, if all human life has the same value, if I say something is safe for New Yorkers, then I will participate in it, because if it's safe for you, it's safe for me, right? And that should be our standard going forward. And what we've been doing in New York is, look, make the decisions based on facts and data, not emotion and politics. And I understand the emotion, and I understand the anxiety and the stress, and I understand politics a little bit. But that's not the basis for making a decision. And that was, every leader has told us that in different ways. That was John Adams, that was Lincoln, that was FDR, that was Teddy Roosevelt. When my team comes to me and says, oh boy, we had a new prison break, there's a flood coming, there's a hurricane, Ebola virus, and the hair is on fire. Slow down, deep breath. Let's look at the facts. Let's understand the situation, and let's take action based on the facts. That is the way to lead. That's the way, I believe, to lead one's life. Here we have a lot of information. We have a lot of facts. We know the hospitalization rate. We know the infection rate. We know the number of deaths. We know we're taking antibody tests. We're taking diagnostic tests. We're doing tracing. Make your decisions based on the facts and the data. It sounds simple and basic, but it's more important now than ever before. And it is working for us.